third one's a forward.
And now,
don't even worry about that. Are we live? She's calling you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we pay tribute to our country, the flag of our nation. Are we live? Does anyone have confirmation that we're live? Go for it.
I say we just go for it. Like there's nothing else.
I can't see. We're good?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Governor Livingston High School for today's matchup between the Lady Highlanders and the Lady Visiting Pioneers from New Providence. It is a Super Saturday matchup, and we are excited to get underway here. Really quick, our officials are Karen Lasky and John Stevens. The Visiting Pioneers averaging 50 points per game are head coached by Cap Pazdera with assistants Steve Hughes and Scott Murphy. Our clock operator for today's game is Steve Hess. Head coach for the Highlanders, who are averaging 36 points per game, Chris Eckert, assisted by Rob Ritter and Fernando Mello. Starting lineups here really quickly for the Visiting Pioneers. Number 3, Brenna Slattery. Number 11, Addie Fitzgerald. Number 14, Megan Henn. Number 21, Haley Kessler. And number 10, Annie Conover, who comes in averaging 17.2 points per game. For the Highlanders, number 42, Jillian Abbey. Number 4, Mia Ferdman. Number 22, Chelsea Keysweater. Number 23, Carly Pfeiffer. And number 24, freshman Mackenzie Reynolds. GL comes into this game with a 3-5 record. 1-3 in the Union County Conference, as the Pioneers are 7-2 and undefeated in the conference, as Mia Ferdman gets the steal off of the New Providence controlled tip. Pfeiffer's got it now, brings it up to the right. She's met by Kessler. Now Fitzgerald's got it. Puts it up, blocked from behind, as that block is credited to Megan Henn. Conover, now it's back up top, Henn. She's picked up by Keysweater. Keysweater drives right on Keysweater, brings it back up top. Controlled now by Fitzgerald. Now it's in the corner for Conover. Long pass to Henn. Henn, 3-ball. Doesn't get the bounce, tipped out of bounds, and it's going to be Highlander ball. Reynolds on the inbound pass, got it to Keysweater, now gets it back. Goes to her left, working on Hen. Tries to get it to Pfeiffer, deflected, now does so. Pfeiffer brings it up the court, pushing the tempo. She's met by Hen from behind. Ball's on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball called with the possession going to Governor Livingston. GL comes in 1-4 in their last 5, as New Providence has a 3-2 record in that time span. Reynolds inbounds to Pfeiffer in the backcourt. Tries to throw it to Ferdman, and Conover was all over that. Conover to the rim, puts it up, no good, but a foul is going to be called on number 23, Carly Pfeiffer.
Foul number 23, that's Carly Pfeiffer. That's her first.
So not only does the junior guard, Annie Conover, come into this game leading her team in points per game, she also comes in leading her team in assists per game, averaging 2.9 as the first free throw goes down. Also leads her team in rebounds per game at 9.2 rebounds per game. However, junior Megan Hen leads the three-point shooting for New Providence with 2.3 three-pointers per game. So she knocks them both down here. Reynolds to inbound. Gets it into Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer picked up full court by Kessler. Now Ferdman's got it. They got to get it over the stripe. Ferdman, long pass over Pfeiffer's head, and that's going to go out of bounds. So New Providence will get the ball back here with 6:33 to go in the first quarter. Conover to bring the ball up here for the Pioneers. Kessler goes through. Now it's controlled by Fitzgerald. Hen's got it up top. Underneath Fitzgerald, drops it down, trying to get it into the senior, and she's going to be called out of bounds. That's Reynolds called out of bounds on the baseline, so it's going to be Fitzgerald to inbound here for the Pioneers, guarded by Ferdman. Long inbound pass to Conover. Conover pump fakes, goes to her left, working on Keysweater. Dumps it inside for Brenna Slattery, and she gets it to go, plus a foul. So an early 4-0 lead here for the Pioneers with 6:11 to go in the first quarter. So Slattery knocks it down. 5-0 Pioneers as the ball's inbounded to Pfeiffer. New Providence coming out with an aggressive press. Another steal there for New Providence. As Hen got that one, she's going to dribble it up top. She's met by Pfeiffer. Works to her right. Keysweater gets over the screen. She's been guarding Conover. Good defense here from the Highlanders. Now it's back up top. Fitzgerald dumps it. Hen, 3-ball. No good, way off. As that ball's deflected out, and it's going to be controlled by the Pioneers again. Hen drives to her left, bounce pass outside. Fitzgerald 3 is money. So an early timeout called by Chris Eckert here with 5:35 to go as the Pioneers take an 8-0 lead after bringing out a full court press in the first quarter. 8-0 Pioneers. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay with you here on GLTV. Remember, today's broadcast is brought to you by GLHS TV and GLHS Sports Zone.
Just as we're seeing now, this dominant defense and offensive play that New Providence is bringing straight out of the gates is just a testament to why they're ranked 24th in the state of New Jersey.
Once again, yes, the New Providence Pioneers are ranked 24th in the state of New Jersey amongst all schools. Before this game, we were actually getting an update on a Westfield-Chatham girls varsity game, as Westfield took Chatham to 2 overtimes. We have yet to hear the result of that. Keysweater to inbound here, 5:35 to go. Gets it in, Reynolds. Now back to Keysweater. Keysweater looks to go to her right, now gets it back to Reynolds. Got to get it over the stripe. Up to Mia Ferdman, and it's deflected out of bounds by Fitzgerald, so the Highlanders will retain possession up near half court. Keysweater to inbound, gets it in Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer's met by Kessler. Pfeiffer goes to her right using the Abby screen. Loses the ball, get it back. She's picked up by the big Slattery on the top. Keysweater drives to her right, nothing there. She's going to pull it back out. Bounce pass back up top. Now it's Ferdman in the corner. Ferdman thought about a 3, dumps it inside Abby. Abby loses the ball, and it comes up with Conover. Conover leading the break, 3-on-1, dumps it inside. Hen layup is good with the left hand. With 5 minutes to go, the Pioneers have taken a 10-0 lead over the Highlanders. Reynolds gets it back, working on Hen. Now the double team comes with Conover. They dump it to Chelsea Keysweater. Keysweater looking to get it over half court. And it's going to be a 10-second violation on the Highlanders. So stifling defense by the Pioneers so far in this one. They're going to get the ball back at half court.
We're also seeing just some mental errors too, like overthrown passes, and like we just saw, not getting over half court and holding the ball by Chelsea Keysweater.
So 10-0, 4:30 to go in the first quarter. Hen gets it back up top after the 10-second violation. Dumps inside for Conover, excuse me. Try to get it to Slattery. Slattery gets it back. Brings it outside Kessler. Now it's Hen. Hen, three ball. No good, way off. She's 0 for 3 today on the threes. Conover's got it. Fitzgerald, corner three. No good, short. Gonna get her own rebound. Conover poked away from behind by Grace Don, who just entered the game for Jillian Abbey. That's number 13. Although New Providence gets the ball back. Slattery goes up with the right hand, gets it to go. Offhand there on the left side. Slattery gets the bucket, so it's 12-0 in favor of the Pioneers. Keysweater gets it back. Now it's back to Fitzgerald. Or excuse me, Reynolds. They got to get it over again, and it looks like it's going to be another 10-second violation if they can't.
Just another mental error by the Governor Livingston Highlanders.
So Coach Chris Ecker avoids the 10-second violation, calls a full timeout with 3:40 to go in the first quarter. 12-0 New Providence, as the Pioneers have come out with a full court press and have caused several turnovers here early in this game. Jill has picked up 2 team fouls so far in this first quarter, as resulted in a couple free throws, which Annie Conover has knocked down. Now, in this situation, you're down big early in the first quarter. When you're talking to your team, if you're Chris Eckert, what are you telling them? Are you trying to keep their confidence up? Are you taking a more aggressive approach? How are you getting their heads back in the game?
I say we try to keep the confidence up, obviously, but at the same time, get the ball over half and get it into the paint. We haven't put up a shot this entire game, and that's one of two things: mental errors, and we're just not getting the ball to our playmakers.
So GL to inbound here on the left side. It's going to be Keysweater. Same lineup in there for both teams. Keysweater throws the ball away out of bounds. So another sloppy pass there from the Highlanders. It's going to result in another turnover, as Fitzgerald set to take it out here, the freshman for the Pioneers. Hen comes up to get it. She's going to get it. She's met by Keysweater. She's going to drift left, now get it to Fitzgerald on the right. Highlanders in a zone set. Conover's got it up top. Fitzgerald, now it's Hen. Hen's got it. Drives to her right, gets around Pfeiffer. Thought about a jumper, now she's going to get it to Conover. If you would excuse the bells, apparently they don't turn them off on the weekends, we apologize. Kessler gets it back outside for Hen. Hen dumps it to Conway. I keep saying Conway, it's Conover, excuse me. And a ball thrown out of bounds there, deflected off of GL. It's going to remain New Providence ball. So Conover's going to get the ball here on the inbound pass, met by Keysweater. Goes right on Keysweater, dumps it inside Slattery. Slattery missed it, long, a lot of contact, no foul call. Ref's letting him play here. Poked away, Slattery gets the steal. Slattery goes up and gets it to go for 2. So with 2:42 to go, it's 14-0 in favor of the Pioneers. And the Highlanders are looking at what could potentially be a scoreless first quarter. Tried to get it to Dawn. It's going to be picked off. Hen got in there. Dawn's going to pick her up. Fitzgerald gets it inside Kessler. Kessler thought about going up. She's met by Ferdman. Hen thought about a long three. Now she's going to give it to Conover. Conover three ball is good. Automatic for Annie Conover. As we were watching her in warm-ups, didn't look like she missed it all, Jaden.
Just a testament to why she is the leading scorer for this new Providence roster.
Reynolds gets it over half court. The first time they've done so all game, but she loses it out of bounds. So a very rough start here for the Highlanders with 2:01 to go. 17-0 visiting Pioneer lead.
And like I keep saying, it's the mental errors that we keep making. Like not making passes, not getting over half court. Like
now, to some credit, we have to credit New Providence defense. They're smothering everything as Conover puts up another one and knocks it down. Conover quickly with 2 threes back-to-back with 1:40 to go, 20-0 in favor of the Pioneers. As Reynolds gets it off the inbound, now it's back to Keysweater. Pfeiffer's got it. Now it's Keysweater. They gotta get it. They gotta get rid of it. Now it's Reynolds. They gotta get it over. They got it to Don. It was deflected. Now it's up top to Pfeiffer. Now they're gonna be able to set up an offense. Pfeiffer's got it up top. 1:20 to go here in the first quarter. Back up top, try to get it to Keysweater. That ball's picked off. Conover warm-up layup is good on the fast break with 1:08 to go. Conover's got the last 8 points, and it's 22-0. New Providence over the Highlanders. So they're going to back off the press here as they let the Highlanders get it over half court easily. Reynolds has it on the left side. Reynolds drives to her right, tough shot. No good, but I believe Conover came over the top.
Number 21, Haley Kessler is her first free throw.
It's actually going to be on Haley Kessler, the foul, as Reynolds is going to shoot 2 free throws here. First team foul for New Providence in the first quarter with 49 seconds. Reynolds' first free throw is no good off the back of the rim. Yeah, it just looked like a big swipe down at that ball as Reynolds now heads to the line to shoot her second. She gets that one to go, so the score is now 22-1 in favor of the Pioneers with 48 seconds to go in the first quarter. Conover's got it. She's met by Keysweater. Now back to Conover from Fitzgerald. Kessler gets it back up top. Now it's Conover. Rips to her left. Conover off glass is good. She's got the last 10. The last 10 points for the Pioneers.
she has been automatic in these last two minutes of this first quarter.
Once again, we apologize for the bells. As you might hear those over the broadcast, we apologize.
I guess we got to go to class, Aaron.
Ferdman drives to her left, spin move on Slattery. Ferdman off glass, no good. First shot attempt there for Ferdman as Slattery is just one heck of a presence. As Conover, what a move! Scoop and score for Annie Conover as she scores the last 12 points of the first quarter for New Providence. So the end of the first quarter, it's 26-1. 26-1. They've already cut their average per game in half, and it's only been one quarter. So we're going to step away here for just a moment as the second quarter of play yet to come from Governor Livingston High School. The Highlanders find themselves down 25 as Annie Conover has taken over early in this one. We will be right back. We are just about set to go here back at Governor Livingston High School. Score is 26-1 after one. The Highlanders find themselves down to the Pioneers early in this game as Annie Conover has the last 12 points for the Pioneers. She's got 12 on the day. Her average is 17 and she's already at 12. So 5 more to break that number. So Fitzgerald to inbound. Conover is going to bring it up and be met by Key Sweater. Abby is back in the game here for the Highlanders. Reynolds is the one to sit. Floating a pass to Conover was Ava Kelly, who's checked in here for New Providence. Kessler corner, but Conover, no good off rim. First miss of the day for her. And Key Sweater's got the rebound. Now Don's got it. She's going to get it to Pfeiffer, who's going to bring it up here for the Highlanders.
It looks like New Providence isn't going to be playing as aggressive as they were in the first couple of minutes of the first half because of this ginormous lead.
Ferdman got hit in the face with that pass, but yes, I agree. They definitely relaxed their defense in the front court, or the back court, excuse me. Abby gets it back up to Pfeiffer up top. Don gets it back off of the deflection. She drives on Fitzgerald. Looked like a couple steps there more than she was allowed. As she gets the steal from Kelly, Don gets it to Key Sweater. Key Sweater. Ferdman thought about a three. Drives, puts up a tough shot. Layup, no good. Rebound goes to Slattery. And the Pioneers will bring it up yet again with Annie Conover. 6:40 to go, 26-1. No scoring yet in the second quarter for either team. Conover has the last 12 New Providence points. Kessler from the corner, no good off the back of the rim. Ferdman comes up with the rebound, and she's going to dump it to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer goes to her right, working on Kelly. Gives the handoff to Ferdman. Ferdman didn't receive it cleanly, now it's up top Don. Don thought about the three. Smacked from behind by Slattery, and she gets her second or third steal, don't get me wrong, of the night. She's going to be stuck with Ferdman guarding her. Now she gets it to Fitzgerald. Wide open underneath for Kessler. How was nobody there? I mean, she had not one Highlander in her vicinity.
It's just the mental errors, not playing defense, not getting back in transition. They're going to add up, and at the end of the day, you got to get back to it.
So the floater from Pfeiffer's no good. Good look there for her. Highlanders have the ball, and Key Sweater's going to be fouled underneath.
Foul number 21, Amy Kessler, her second.
So it's going to be the Highlanders taking the ball out underneath their own basket with 5:32 to go in the second quarter. Pfeiffer's got it, now it's in the corner for Ferdman. Ferdman goes to her right, she's picked up by Conover. Back to Pfeiffer, gets to her left, now it's Abby. Key Sweater's got it up top. Sandholm's checked into the game here, that's number 32, Lily Sandholm for the Highlanders on that last out of bounds play. Ferdman goes to her right, tough shot, off glass, gets it to go. A lot of contact, but she got it anyway. What a shot there from Mia Ferdman, as the Highlanders are now down 25 to the Pioneers, 28-3 with 4:54 to go in the second quarter.
A little
Strapped up top, now it's Fitzgerald underneath, and Ava Kelly is just wide open for the easy score underneath the basket. So the lead's back up to 27 here for the Pioneers as Pfeiffer brings the ball up over half court. Sandholm's got it. Thought about going to her right, now pulls it back. And the layup attempt by Key Sweater is no good, and she's going to commit the foul on the rebound.
Foul number 22, first.
Conover to bring the ball up here with 4:05 to go for New Providence. Dump inside for Slattery. It's going to be an offensive foul. She pushed off to get open for that pass. So it's going to be an offensive foul called on Brenna Slattery with 4:01 to go. It is 30-3 in favor of the Pioneers. Pfeiffer's got it. Now Ferdman's going to get it on the left side, picked up by Conover. New Providence on a man set. Abby was picked up there by Slattery, and Conover's going to get the steal. Conover leading the break. Conover all the way up on her own, and no good. Rebound. Slattery had it for a second, but it's going to be deflected into the hands of Reynolds, who's going to hand it to Pfeiffer. 3:35 to go, 30-3. Highlanders down 27. Pfeiffer to her left, puts up a shot. No good. It's blocked, and the ball is going to stay with the Highlanders. Abby gets it on the inbound pass. Now it's Pfeiffer. Reynolds goes to the left. Left-hand floater. No good off the back of the rim. Fight for the rebound. Fitzgerald for the Pioneers comes away with it. And Hen's going to push the pace. Left side for Conover. Conover goes around Pfeiffer. Now dumps it to Hen. Hen thought about the three ball. Now she's going to kick it out. Ava Kelly. Now it's Fitzgerald in the corner. Picked up by Reynolds. Slattery underneath. Picked up by Abby. Abby playing physical. Conover thought about the three, but Ferdman got there in time. Kelly's going to get it on the right side. Picked up by Reynolds. GL still in a zone set. Hen's got it. Now it's Conover. Conover dumps it inside Hen. Hen was looking for Slattery. She wasn't there. Left side for Conover. Conover dumps it inside. Kelly back up top. Hen, three, no good. Another miss there from Hen, as she's the leading three-point scorer for the Pioneers, and Pfeiffer will bring it up with 2:29 to go. It is 30-3 in favor of the Pioneers. Ferdman for three, no good off the rim. Ball hit the top of the backboard, didn't hit the strap, but it's going to be rebounded and brought up by Hen. Hen gets it to Fitzgerald. Now it's Conover. Deflected out of bounds there by Ferdman, and it's going to stay Pioneer ball. Grace Don's going to check in here for Sanholm. Fitzgerald to inbound. Gets it into Conover. Don picks her up. Screen set by Kelly. Now it's Hen. Hen thought about the three. Reynolds was there. Hen gets it back. Now it's back up top, Conover. Conover goes to her right. Bounce pass Hen. Hen, three, no good. Another miss from her as the ball is deflected to Abby. Abby gets it, gives it to Reynolds. Reynolds is going to bring it up herself with 1:35 to go in the second quarter, 30-3 in favor of the Pioneers. Reynolds goes to her right, dumps it for Sanholm. Pfeiffer was the one to exit the game, not Sanholm, excuse me, when I believe that was Reynolds that came back in. Ferdman goes to the hoop. Tough shot with the left hand, doesn't get it to go, but a foul. So just over a minute and a quarter, and 30-3 in favor of the Pioneers. Third team foul that quarter for New Providence.
And Mia Ferdman being a Division III commit to Rochester Institute of Technology as she makes the first free throw. Aaron, tell me if I'm wrong, but I believe that she is our most impactful playmaker on this team as she sinks both free throws.
Yeah, and just to note that substitution, that is Kasoupas coming into the game for the Highlanders. That's number 3. But yeah, to your point, Ferdman, a very talented shooter, very talented scorer, and because of her size, she can easily penetrate in the paint, allowing her to make a lot of those baskets through contact. Kelly pulls it back out. Now it's Conover, drives to her left and dumps inside Slattery. Pretty pass to Brenna Slattery as her scoring night continues.
The New Providence girls' ball movement is something that I don't think the Governor Livingston Highlanders have seen this entire season.
It does look like they are a step behind as Ferdman goes up, lays it off glass. So Ferdman's starting to get hot here as she fights through the contact and gets that one to go. So 32-7 with just under 30 seconds remaining. Conover goes to her right. Are they going to hold for one here? It doesn't look like it. Hen up top, Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, 3, no good, short. Rebound falls through the hands of Kelly. Kasoupas comes up with the rebound. Ferdman thought about a 3 on the pullback. Now it's Don. Reynolds outside, thought about it too. Kasoupas thought about it. And it's going to be a steal by Conover. Conover's not going to get the shot off in time. Final score at the end of the first half, 32-7 after 2 quarters of play. The Highlanders find themselves down. We will be right back when play continues in the third quarter. Back to Governor Livingston High School, where today the Governor Livingston Highlanders girls varsity team finds themselves down big to New Providence. It's 32-7 going into the third quarter. For New Providence, Annie Conover leads both teams in scoring with 14 points. She had 12 straight at one point against the Highlanders, and she's got 2 threes so far. And Slattery also has 9 points. She's been a big presence on defense in the paint and also been getting a ton of rebounds for the Pioneers. Ferdman got hot, hit 6 straight for the Highlanders at the end of the first half. So she's got 6 out of their 7 points. And we are underway. Ferdman gets the ball back, rips to her right. Looking for help, gets Reynolds. Reynolds, 3-ball, money. A hot start there for the Highlanders coming out of half. Number 24, Mackenzie Reynolds, gets that one to go as Conover brings the ball up here for the Highlanders. 32-10 the score as Kessler couldn't get that one to go. Keysweater the rebound. Now a slight change in the lineup here to start this quarter as Don is starting for the Highlanders this quarter. Abby will be coming off the bench. Don rips to her right. Gets it to Keysweater on the handoff. Keysweater, tough shot, no good. Don rebound. Don puts it up, no good. Slattery, another rebound. And as we were talking about, Jaden, a huge defensive presence there with a girl that tall. A huge defensive presence for New Providence underneath at the rim.
Yes.
Pfeiffer pressuring Kessler in the corner, excuse me. So I didn't mean to cut you off. As Don gets it, Don has picked up Fitzgerald, excuse me. Kessler gets it back up top. Conover has it on the left side. Fitzgerald back up top, Kessler. Kessler rips to her left. Great defense there by Pfeiffer, not letting her get anywhere. Conover's got it, picked up by Reynolds. Bounce pass inside, looking for a cutting Kessler, and they throw it away. A good idea there by Conover, trying to get Kessler involved. So with 6:17 to go, score is 32-10.
Going back to your last point with having that size in the paint on the defensive end, it's also incredibly good on the offensive end. Not only for rebounds, but for putting up tough shots in the paint.
Absolutely. As Ferdman gets fouled and knocked to the floor there, foul's going to be charged to Annie Conover of New Providence.
Like we said in the first half, Ferdman is our #1 playmaker as she misses the first free throw. She's committed to a Division three school up in Rochester, New York. She sinks the second free throw. I think that without Mia, this team is just scraping for points.
I mean, definitely in this game, obviously Ferdman has led GL in scoring. However, there is a lot of other talent on the rosters. Hen puts up another 3 for her. She's been struggling this game as she gets it back up top. And she's going to miss the layup too. Might have been blocked from behind, hard to tell. But we have a lot of hurt talent. Emily Schmidt's hurt, and Victoria Cruz is also hurt. So a lot of potential other playmakers for the Highlanders who unfortunately aren't in the game today. As Keysweater gets it back up top, thought about the 3, she's picked up by the big Slattery. Reynolds inside, puts up a tough shot, no good. A lot of contact there with Kessler, but Hen's gonna bring the ball up here for the Pioneers.
This earlier in the second half, there's been a lot of forced shots. There's not really a lot of ball movement and a lot of like leading to real like plays.
However, we are getting shots, so that is a positive compared to the first half. As Slattery gets it inside and lays it up and in. So Slattery with another layup there. She continues to dominate the paint. with her size and strength, as the ball can literally just be thrown up in the air and you know she's going to come down with it. So Pfeiffer's got it up top, gets it to Dawn on the left side. She's picked up by Kessler. Lost her dribble for a second, gets around. Long pass for Ferdman. Ferdman, warm up three, no good off iron. Rebound for Slattery. She's picked up by Kieswetter. Kieswetter got a hand on it, and Conover's going to bring it up for the Pioneers. Conover, kick outside. Kessler thought about the three, drives to her left, gets to the middle, and throws the ball away. It's going to be Highlander ball after the bad pass there by Kessler.
New Providence is starting to show a couple of flaws by, let's say, easing up and not playing as aggressive as they once were.
Well, you could see a lot more defensive emphasis on Annie Conover as she killed them in the first half. Ferdman gets the three ball, no good, off the mark, and Hen comes up with the rebound. But they've definitely been pressuring Conover a lot more as she drives inside. And the pass to Kessler, gets it to her. Kessler had to jump for it. Kessler inside, gets it up top. Hen a long two is good. So not a three for Hen, but a confidence-boosting jump shot for sure, as that's her first jumper of the day.
And she's been struggling too. She's what, 0 for 5, 0 for 6 on three-point attempts?
I want to say 0 for 6 from three, and she's the team's leading three-point scorer. So a rough night for her from three, but maybe after that jump shot, she will get back into things. Reynolds, three, no good. Kieswetter was fighting for the rebound as Abby's checked into the game here for Grace Dawn. Slattery inside, lost it. Abby got it. And Pfeiffer's going to bring it up here for the Highlanders. The Pioneers have backed off their press that they brought out in the first quarter after coming out and getting a commanding lead. A little bit of physicality there between Hen and Ferdman as the shot's off the mark there. Three ball for Hen, no good, as she continues to struggle from three. Kessler's got it, drives inside, almost poked away from behind. Tries to get it to Slattery, she does. Slattery layup is good.
Slattery's size is just defining in this game, as she's scored all of her points off of rebounds or just dump downs inside, like underneath the basket.
And we talk about how they're putting more emphasis on, as Abby shoots the three and knocks it down. Jillian Abbey from downtown gets it to go. A rare three ball for Jillian Abbey. And as we were saying, as more emphasis goes on Conover, that leaves other players more open and vulnerable to attack the paint. So with 2:11 to go here in the third quarter, the score is 38-14. Conover drives to her right, tough shot, and one. Annie Conover, right as we said that they were starting to contain her, breaks out for a potential three-point play. So just over 2 minutes to go, the score is 40-14 as Conover is going to shoot a free throw. Ava Kelly checks back into the game here for, Megan Hen.
Just going back to basics, feed the ball to Annie Conover, and I say New Providence has the most defying playmaker in the state of New Jersey.
Definitely a top player in the state for sure, and a big reason that they're ranked 24th this year. Reynolds thought about the three, drives on Kelly, puts up a tough shot, doesn't get the roll, but a foul called against Haley Kessler. So Reynolds is going to shoot two. We're lucky today to be joined by Hank the Highlander by the broadcast table as he makes his annual appearance here on Super Saturday. Hen comes back into the game here for Kessler. 2 team fouls this quarter for New Providence. They've led the team fouls in each quarter so far. Reynolds' second free throw is no good. Fight for the rebound goes to Slattery yet again. Slattery brings it up herself, and she loses it out of bounds off her foot. It's going to be Highlander ball with 1:39 to go in the third quarter.
As we can see by the Highlanders, it looks like there's a lot more press and a lot more aggressive defense in the second half, just trying not to get blown out.
Kieswetter gets it in the corner, drives to her right. Reynolds up top, thought about the three. Now she's going to go to her left, dump it to Abby. Reynolds drives baseline. Tough shot, off glass, no good. can't get the roll. Another missed layup there for the Highlanders. There's been a lot of those as Hens got it picked up by Ferdman. Highlanders now in a man set after playing zone for the first half. Dump inside by Conover to Slattery, and she's fouled hard from behind by Jillian Abbey of the Highlanders.
That almost looked like a clean block, but she did bring her hands a little too far down on that play.
Looked like she clipped the back of her arm as she was trying to put up that shot. So with 1 minute and 4 seconds, Slattery makes the first free throw. 42-14, 2 team fouls apiece. Coming up after this at 3:30, I believe, we have the boys varsity game where the Highlanders will take on the Pioneers in the boys side. So stay tuned for that.
The game might be a little bit delayed just because this game did get a later of a start time. But for right now, 3:30 is our start time for the boys game.
We will let you know if we hear otherwise. So 2 free throws good there. We're under a minute now in the third quarter. Katsoupas is back in the game, so is Don. Abby has sat down. Katsoupas, 3 is blocked by Hen.
Just held it for a little bit too long, and the defense just picked up on it instantly.
Yeah, so Ferdman and Keysweater sit down as Abby gets the inbound, dumps it up top to Pfeiffer. Katsoupas thought about it again. Now it's Reynolds, thought about a deep one, pulls it back out. Katsoupas up top, picked up by Hen, now it's Pfeiffer. Much better ball movement now for the Highlanders. Dawn drives to her right, puts up a tough shot, can't get it to go, rebound goes to Megan Hen. Down to 10 seconds now, they're gonna have to get a shot off. Conover's got it. Clock's down to 5, down to 4. Fitzgerald dumps it inside Slattery. Slattery at the horn, got it to go. And that's gonna do it for the third quarter, 45-14 in favor of the visiting Pioneers. So the Pioneers open things back up right when the Highlanders started to go on a little bit of a run and extend their lead to 45-14. We will be right back when the fourth quarter resumes.
A 31-point lead. The clock will be running unless it's a timeout either by the team or the officials. We will have a running clock here in the fourth quarter.
Welcome back to Governor Livingston High School, and we come back to you with the fourth quarter ready to begin here. 45-14, Highlanders find themselves down to the rival Pioneers just across Mountain Avenue. Hen's gonna bring the ball up here. She's gonna give it to Conover on a handoff. She's picked up by Don. Fitzgerald looking for Conover on the cut, not gonna find her. Now she gets it in the corner. Up top, Fitzgerald, right side, Kelly. Very limited rotations for both teams so far in this one. Conover gets open, bumped, knocked to the ground, and gets the bucket. Another wonderful play there by Annie Conover as she continues to absolutely dominate in this game. 47-14. Now, because of the score difference, there is a 30-point advantage for the Pioneers, so the clock will run unless stopped by the officials.
Last foul on number 23, Carly Pfeiffer.
Slattery and Fitzgerald sit. Conover misses the second free throw. or misses the free throw, excuse me. And we have a couple new players in. We have Maya Ham in for the Pioneers, as well as Julia DiMaggio. Abby off the miss from Reynolds, gets it to go with 6:48 to go in the fourth quarter. Abby gets a couple more points after that rare three ball that she shot earlier and knocked down. Hen's got it up top. Bounce pass, DiMaggio, back to Hen. Hen, three ball, good for Megan Hen as she gets her first one to go first one of the game for her, as she's had a rough shooting night. However, gets her first three there. Pfeiffer drives, dumps it to Abby. Abby pump faked on DiMaggio. Don, corner, Pfeiffer thought about the three, didn't get the fake to work, and Conover gets the rebound. Stolen from behind by Grace Don. She's out there looking like Jose Alvarado, sneaking in from behind. With just under 6 minutes to go, the Highlanders will get the ball back. Great defensive play there by Don.
It's a great comparison to Jose Alvarado.
He's the only guy I know who does that on a consistent basis and is known for it. Spin move, Katsoupas, stripped by Megan Hen, and Hen's gonna bring the ball up. Long pass for DiMaggio. DiMaggio's got it, layup, no good, might have been tipped by Abby. Can't tell. It's gonna stay with New Providence. Ferdman's gonna check back into the game here for Katsoupas. Key Sweater's also gonna check in for Grace Don. Original starting five back out there for the Highlanders as the Pioneers have already decided to go to their bench. DiMaggio's layup, no good, in and out. Pfeiffer's got it, bringing it up for the Highlanders. Just over 5 minutes to go, 50-16. As Conover leads the way for New Providence. Abby gets the ball on the left side. Reynolds gets it back in the left corner. Drives to her middle, now hands it off for Ferdman. Up top for Reynolds. Reynolds drives middle. Scoop layup, no good. Abby the rebound. Abby the putback is good. Jillian Abby getting a lot of these second chance points.
Now, without the size of Slattery on the New Providence defensive and offensive end, as Ham misses the shot, I think Jillian Abby has gained a lot more confidence because she doesn't have to worry about that towering presence over her.
I agree, and just like you said, the presence of having someone that big there can definitely play with someone mentally. As Ferdman gets it inside, left-hand layup is good for Mia Ferdman. Now for New Providence, Jamie LaRubio and May Kinham are set to check in. Coach will call a timeout just to sub those two in. Looks like Conover is going to sit down. Smart play there, not trying to get her injured as the Pioneers continue to get some power points and hopefully advance to the state tournament. Once again, they're ranked 24th in the state right now. And remember, don't go anywhere. Right after this, we have the boys varsity game between the Highlanders and the Pioneers. Now, when you're Chris Eckert in this huddle, what are you telling them? Because you're obviously not winning this game. You're down 30 with 4 minutes to go. I shouldn't say obviously, there's a chance, but you're down 30 with 4 minutes to go. What's your message to your team in this situation?
I say the message is just this simply. Play basketball as aggressive as you can. Because at the end of the day, it's still a basketball game. It's not like anything major.
As Key Sweater comes up with the steal, I agree. So full bench squad now as LaRubio and Kinham have entered the game. Ferdman rips to her right, over the contact, puts up a tough shot, doesn't get it to go, gets her own rebound. After it's deflected, Reynolds for three, no good, back iron. Key Sweater tried to fight for it, deflected by Abby. And I believe it's going to be red ball. So Jillian Abbey was able to fight for it, and as she's going to exit the game here for Lily Sandholm. Great effort there by Abbey. She's played hard the entire game. So we're under 3 minutes to go, 50-20. Despite the late game efforts, it's obviously doesn't look like it's going to be enough to come back and win this one. But obviously Eckert looking to see these girls play hard to the end. As Pfeiffer couldn't get the shot to go, she got blocked. Hahn brings it up, picked up by Ferdman, drives left, puts up a shot, blocked by Ferdman. Sandholm the rebound, 2:30 to go. Reynolds, left corner. Pfeiffer drives to her left, scoop layup with both hands it looked like, and a foul. So she's going to shoot 2 from the stripe.
Foul number 20, Ava Kelly.
Carly Pfeiffer, a sophomore and a 2-year starter on this varsity team. She misses her first free throw.
Pfeiffer's second to come. Once again, we have a running clock, 50-20, Pioneers up on the Highlanders. Misses both of them. Been a rough night for her. She's had a couple turnovers as Katsoupas is in the game now for the Highlanders. Addie Miller set to check in as well.
And like I keep mentioning, this game has just been full of mental errors as there is a foul on number 32, Lily Sandholm.
So Ferdman exits the game for as good of a night as she could have had. She had a good night. Led the team in scoring for sure. As Reynolds gets the steal on the inbound pass, Pfeiffer's going to bring it up. Just over a minute to go here in this game. 50-20, Pioneers throttling the Highlanders, unfortunately. Sandholm thought about the 3. Drives, spins. Sandholm, layup is good. What a move for Lily Sandholm as we are under a minute to go. Sandholm gets the roll, 50-22 now. Jumper is no good, off the mark by Kinham. Highlanders get the rebound. Sandholm gets it. Sandholm stops, and she's fouled from behind by Jamie LaRubio. And because of the running clock,
Foul number 2, Lily DiMaggio, that's her first.
And because of this running clock, these 2 free throws will be shot with under 20 seconds left
looks
as
like
she
the game's
misses her first.
Exactly, looks like the game's going to end as the clock, I don't believe the clock should be running when it's under 30 points, but the officials, I think, are just trying to keep this game moving. Sandholm misses the first and misses the second. Rebound falls to Addie Miller. Back up top for Carly Pfeiffer. Carly Pfeiffer 3 is good, and that's going to end the game. Carly Pfeiffer gets it to go. So a 25-point win for the Pioneers, 50-25, and that's going to do it here at Governor Livingston High School. Thank you for watching today's broadcast presented by GLHS TV and GLHS Sports Zone. We are going to be back with the men's game in just a little bit. So stay with us here on GLHS TV, and we will be right back.
You need to leave the pit and you need to come back.